Greetings, Legionists, Loyalists, Traitors, Xenos, and other short entities of Warhammer 40k. This is Arndulft. I randomly got a bonus from my work that I didn't see coming, and I went out with the intention of just looking around a few game stores. That never works out the way you plan. So, first thing I want to say is when I dropped by Mind Games, one of my major local stores, I immediately started binging Devastator Squad, Space Marine Skyhammer Tactical Squad, and oh, come on, give it to me. Piece of terrain. My very first actually store-bought piece of terrain. So, you know, actual official 40k. I already bought those Grey Knight packs a couple days ago, so I don't need to announce them. And this is, I'm going to be converting these into Chaos Space Marines for XL Pudding. Because, one, he needs more like Chaos Space Marines to fill out his squads when he decides to go in bulk. And I just created him another unique character, so he can technically have another sergeant for a whole another squad / aspiring champion. I'm actually going to be creating him another one in not too long. This might help. Though, for backpacks, since he has no spare backpacks, that's going to be a bit of an issue for these guys. So I'm thinking about just attaching regular Imperial backpacks to them and saying, hey, you know, these guys, they are only recently Chaos, even though they're all wearing fur pelts and crap. So maybe you can just attach spiky bits to the backpacks. I don't know. We'll mix it up. We'll see. But in any case, backpacks are something we can acquire later on if we really want to. I mean, Chaos backpacks. And so as a final notation, I bought a bunch of paints as well, which I had. I need more models painted and whatnot. I bought one of those actual like things that greps your figures while you paint it with a magnifying glass for detail and a flashlight attached for XL Pudding to paint not only his own models but some of mine. But in any case, lastly, and certainly not least, in fact is for me being a Star Trek fan as well, and not just any Star Trek, but Deep Space Nine. You guessed it. Yes, I have it now. I finally have Deep Space Nine. You can see my webcam in the reflection. The prized piece in my collection now. And it's all mine. Happiness. I've wanted Deep Space Nine for so long. I am just so... Yes. And what's more is... that I actually might be able to play this with XL Pudding's X-Wing that he's been learning how to play. Because it looks compatible. The only problem is he's got nothing that could take it on. But, you know, with just a little work, and he, and well, by a little work, I mean he gets more figures and whatnot, and working out how to do it and all that, we could probably completely freaking play. I got a freaking station that, if you've ever watched Deep Space Nine, is bomb in the later seasons after they retrofit it. So I am having a complete and total nerdfest / geek / everything. I'm just so like, Oh, thank you, my work, for giving me a bonus. I needed this in my life. I needed it so much. Though I've just, like, spent a lot of freaking money. But, you know. Yes. I needed all of that. I am just so... Oh, yeah. Oh. And we cannot forget the brown coats. Got myself some Firefly dice. Needed those too. And some magnets. some new X-Acto knife blades for my X-Acto knife handle. Oh, and gear. I have to give them a good review. I'm sorry, I gotta do it because they already ordered in some X-Acto knives that I've been looking for a while. So gear box. Yeah. Let's see if I can find them. Okay, Gearbox only turned up mechanical shops. So, hobby store. Okay. Huh. Well, let's go straight to maps. Because I've got to give them a good review. I've got to do it. West Valley Hop. No! What's wrong with you? Hopefully the screen's not lagging too much right now as it's recording me. So, okay, this is 4700 South. Okay. And I think it's off 2200 West. Yeah, there's the Sara Lee Bakery outlets. And I know the shop is right next door. But they're not registered on Google. I can't Google them. Google, you have failed me. How could you do that to me, Google? I thought you were all-knowing. It used to be a Century 20... Oh, they sell buildings. Okay, and they just got bought out by... Dang it! Ah! Okay, I believe they're called Gearbox. They're brand new in West Valley City. They're a hobby store off 4700 South and I believe 2200 West. And I have to give them a great review because every time we brought up something they didn't have, they offered to order it in for us. But the one little innocuous item that I've been going to the hobby store off of 5400 South in Redwood next to the freaking Walgreens or whatever that place is called, I've, for weeks, been saying, you're out of these, you're out of these, you're out of these. And they never ordered them. Ever. Went to Walmart, they didn't have them either, starting to get really frustrated. I walk into this place. No nuclear launches today. I walk in this place, and on the first time I bring it up, he's like, oh yeah, we can order those in for you. I'm like, yeah, I really need them. He ordered them, and he said 2 business days. So I'm going to go back there. Hopefully Saturday, hopefully, you know, because, you know, into Friday to Saturday, might have them Saturday, but it wouldn't surprise me if I had to wait till Monday. But in any case, I've been needing them so bad. And it's just like, because when I am constructing and crafting, a lot of the time I'm having to do some deep cuts into plastic because I do a lot of modding. Well, this blade keeps coming loose, and when it comes loose, it comes flying out, or it just comes loose and suddenly I can't work with it well, or it gets stuck in the plastic, and when I go to pull it out, the blade comes out of the handle, and I'm sitting there just going, oh, where is my just regulation, technically really cheap X-Acto knives? And he just orders of them, and I'm just like, thank you. That is so awesome. But yeah, I want to give them a huge shout out because, and I've given you their approximate location. They're a hobby store right in there, and I need to tell them to get themselves onto Google because that's kind of a really big, well, not a really big deal, but you know, to find them online and whatnot, yeah. But anyways, yeah. So I am seriously geeking out. And now for battle reports, we've actually finally finished the video for the battle report that I said would be up yesterday. I do apologize for that. We will have it up shortly thereafter this video on the Dark Vengeance battle report. I just had to do a quick geek out fest here really quick. We are waiting for the video to be transferred over to me so that I could upload it. So that's what we are currently waiting on. So, in any case, thanks very much for tuning in. If you have any feedback or whatnot, let me know. I'd love to hear from you in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, tell me why. And if you're new to this channel and genuinely enjoy this kind of content, please consider subscribing. In any case, don't get too much trouble or ado. It's always up to you. Toodles!